Wales National League North fixture
So what commentary today is it? Nobody else?
in cold Darlington. So I'm trying to figure out how sound is coming out for you. It's all working.
I've got to be very careful. I'm going to end up in the bin on this bank now, aren't I?
Indeed, it's all working fine. So, as I was saying, it's a cloudy, cold day here in Blackwell Meadow Stadium in Darlington. The fans all cram their way in. This would be a good attendance for a National League North game. And Steve Watson, so Darlington will be playing in their home strip of black and white black shorts and white socks. Alfreton will be in red shirts. There's black shorts in front of me. My feet there. It looks like the birds warming up in red shorts and red socks. It's all red. Strip for visiting Alfreton. Lineups for both sides. For the home side of Peter Jameson in goal. Back three of Ben Headley. The back three of Ben Headley, Lees and Forbes with Allen and Powell as the wing backs. The midfield three of Captain Tom Platt, Will McGowan and Paddington Loughlin. Front two of Aidan Ruffage and Cedric Main. Cedric Main is Darlington's top scorer this season. He has scored 8 so far this campaign. For the playoff chasing side is Darlington currently 6th, 7th in the table. Alfreton sat 22nd. It's funny because last time Alfreton were at this ground, Darlington was sat 22nd. Alfreton were sat in 7th. Darlington managed to stay up that season, so hopefully we can have a bit of that luck come our way. But the Alfreton team is Harry Burgoyne in the stick, Harry Perrett, Joseph Cummings making his debut, Matt skipper Adam Lund, Bailey McCann for the back line, Kieran Wallace and George Cantrell. In midfield, Sam Osborne making his second debut for the club since returning from his loan at Hereford. And Lewis Salmon on the other side, Cyril Gentry down the middle, leading the line for Alfreton much like he did since Mark Beck has gone back to Gateshead. Oh, sorry, signed for Gateshead from this game. Nathan Newell drops to the bench in the first game this season in the league, but it has not started.
Very light, wasn't it? Yeah.
Manager at the helm, as always, Jake Buxton. Man in the middle, Lee Hibble. He is a good man to pass and keep
not a name I'm familiar with, but then
both sides having the best behaviours of it. It's a card happy referee here in Darlington. The assistant referees with Paul Mosley and Paulie Gibson, and the man who's got what I believe is the worst job in football, the fourth official, Lewis Mariner, the man who has to listen to both managers moan for 90 minutes and shout abuse. Darlington have won 2 of their last 5 games in the league. Both those games were away from home. A 4-3 win at Bedford and a 1-0 win away at Scarborough. And a 5-1 loss during this time to Oxford City, another side in the bottom of us. Fingers crossed Alfreton can punish Darlington's lack of home form at the current. Darlington did win the FA Trophy in the 2010-11 season, so there's silverware at this club. Football League clubs and their troubles in the last 20 years have been well documented. Their move to Darlington Football Arena.
What's this like? Because it's looking
On Friday, currently sits at Blackwell Meadow Stadium. A little shaft, it's like a mini closing anthem. A little rough around the edges as they get older. Round the ball. Apologies for that, we've been used to the second game of the season. Alfreton were at home, obviously, second down today. Alfreton were unfortunately defeated 3-0 on the day. The first game of 2026, despite the fact that on the 17th of January, Hereford getting called off. Alfreton are looking for back-to-back wins for the first time all season, as well as what would be Alfreton's second away victory of this campaign. We we did get back-to-back victories in all competitions when Alfreton drawing away thanks to Billy Peter's goal in the opening 2 minutes. And then a victory against Rochdale in the FA Trophy on the following Tuesday. But so far in the league, we're yet to have back-to-back wins. 2-1 win against Leamington. Thanks to last-minute penalty has given us the platform here today to search for these back-to-back wins and securing the highest collapses of, like I say, the crowd here is filling up. About 5 and 6 in front of me, and counting these penalties. It's both territories that there's real discussion on the food that's on offer here today. So many options for burgers, chicken, Chinese, or something. And I went with the cheeseburger and chips. Basic. I ordered, then I saw what else was for offer, and I instantly regretted that I went for a cheeseburger. I'll give it the normal span you would expect someone else to buy though. Great addition to the suite. I'll give it 6 out of 10. It was nice. Just pencil bingo, still going to normally when I'm going to go with 50 cents here because it can carry a large smart midfielder. Right back, he's so good at breaking up the day, he's so good at reading what's going to happen next in the playing passage. As the mascots get their flags ready, the players are in the tunnel, just waiting to all line up to get their last bits done. The clock is ticking until kickoff.
Is that playing Monday night? Is that on BBC or is it TNT, unfortunately?
Halfway stage of the season for Alfreton. As I was saying, currently sit 22nd in proceedings, but Alfreton do have a game in hand on Peterborough Sports and only below Peterborough Sports on goal difference. A win here for Alfreton could push them up to 19th above the likes of Oxford and Southport. Other fixtures out for today in Nash League North are Far v Scarborough, Redford v Southport, a big game for us here. Buxton v Marine, Chester v Crawley,
Burnley home,
versus Telford. Kidderminster against Worksop, Kidderminster do us a favour there. Kingsland against Hereford, do a draw. Macclesfield against Oxford, Macclesfield do us a favour after Oxford City 500 to Darlington the other week.
Avoided the embarrassment of Moorwood getting further, but Macclesfield got further than United.
All about Ricardo Reed now. Big game for them. They want to keep their hope for the top 3 and secure semi-final third place. South Shields running away the leagues. You've got Leamington at home with a game. Normally I'd say bet your house on South Shields to win, but you never know in a league like this. It's anyone's game any day. Plays Bradford. See out of the National League fixtures for this match week. In match week 27. I'll tell you now, only a few teams have managed to play all their fixtures due to the harsh weather we endured in the early weeks of 2026. Music is turning up as let's do a walkout, so I'm ready to go. No, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go for the last 2 hours. 2.5 hours to finish. It's 12:30. Got here super early, super prepared. You never know, you're travelling to away games, you'd rather be early than late, wouldn't you? The chant coming from my right. Nice atmosphere here today. New songs, new chants. Hopefully, Alfreton here to spoil the parade. Darlington are the beneficiary of there not being too many cricket clubs around the area, so they catch a lot of fans who travel to watch the classes. We can't afford to go to the Chelsea Rangers. So decided to really put increase in their attendance for that has benefited Darlington as they now look to return to the National League. Dangerous And then for Darlington, this is playing Cedric Main, Ian Rutledge, the two strikers. Alfreton's defensive have on their toes, keep them at bay. It's a clean sheet here that we've got to we haven't kept a clean sheet when it comes to truly towards our one away. And then we've got
Hope the 2026 season symbolises the clean new fortunes of it.
not on our last away clean sheet, it was our last clean sheet.
25 was what, about January the 1st?
It
was, yeah.
Of the season came home to Marine in that 2-0 win back in August. So 2 clean sheets and 1 away win. It's not a pretty viewing here at Alfreton Town so far this season. Have a look at that home table. Darlington sit 14th on the home table. 4 wins, 5 draws, 3 defeats from their home fixtures. Alfreton's away record this season has them 22nd in the league. Is the only away game is the one win, as we mentioned, Crawley, 4 draws and 7 defeats. Away form possibly halting Alfreton's climb out of relegation zone, as the home form has us 18th and out of the drop zone. Points away from home, mixed with the odd home victory that we will mention
Very well, yeah.
more important for a side in a season like this.
Yeah, the club was on the ball quicker than me. I pointed out straight away.
Welcoming your teams, Alfreton Town and Darlington.
Darlington and Alfreton make their way out of the tunnel. Like I said, Alfreton in an all-red kit, Harry Maguire with a debut, bright orange goalkeeper. Darlington in their white and black checkered home kit, black shorts and white socks, their goalkeeper wear. Call it turquoise, or turquoise boys.
13, Harry Maguire.
Another quick run through the teams. Peter Jameson in goal, 6 for Darlington. Ben Headley, Tom Platt, the skipper. Toby Lees, forwards. Cedric May, Tom Allen, Max Howell, Paul McGowan, Ian Rutledge, and Paddy McLaughlin. This is Alfreton Town. They have finishing well, Harry Burgoyne, Harrison Ferry, right fullback, Will McCann on the left. Wing back role today, back three of skipper Adam Lennon, Max Hunt and Davidson Joseph Connors. Neil Wallace, George Cranfield, Neil Tucker, Neil Gavar, Sam Oswald, Lewis Saville, Seals on the bench for Alfreton is Nathan Newell for the first time this season. Every minute of the season so far in the league. Sam Newell, 2 Newell, fresh from his college stint in America, is ready to make an impact off the bench. It'll be interesting to see if he makes his debut at some point today. Joseph Dodu and James McDonough as well on the bench, and a welcome return to the side for Joshua Backstone, back from injury, back on the bench. And again, it'd be nice to see him get some minutes again on his road through full fitness, full recovery. Referee
Hibble's taking charge of one of our cup matches this season. I think the match was Folding or something.
Both goalkeepers have set their stuff down. You know, might be changed on both sides. Pre-match photos.
Not really, no.
Draft off as unfortunately they failed today, so we've got to do what we can with what we've got.
7:45.
Yeah.
Right, change of side. Fans decide to make their way round, so before they go, changes. Lads will take it their roles. Wait to see the reference will kick off. It was a touch. We have last goal side. I'd like to discuss some Jason Cummings. Quite like some red shirt footballers, also guys I've seen before, normally the red fading into the black. Quite like it. Typical Wolverton kit of years gone by, all red. Lewis Salmon will get us underway once the referee, Lee Hibble, blows his whistle. Underway, Lewis Salmon back to Burgoyne, with his stick pressed down by Rutledge. There's a long ball down the middle. heading well cleared by Darlington, no pressure. McCann looks to press Headley, but he can clear down the line of Adam Lund, hooks the ball. Alfreton can retain possession in the middle of the park, just inside their half. McCann manages to keep the ball in on that far side. Far forward deflects off Howell and will go out on Alfreton Pro. Pro finds Cantrell's feet, the pass back is loose, allowing pressure. McCann gets the ball first, hooks high, eventually put it out for another Alfreton throw in. Attempts to take quickly, but well defended by Lees. Another throw in Alfreton, Adam Lund will load up a long throw. He's doing his routine, getting the shoulders nice and warm, nice and ready. As Cummings and Hunt make their way forward, with McCann and Wallace staying back to defend one Darlington player up, everybody else back inside the penalty area. Lund's ball is into the penalty box, inside the 6-yard box, won by Headley, and it goes out for a corner to Alfreton. Good early spell here for Alfreton, putting the ball on the Darlington back line and trying to work them in the opening minutes, see what they've got. Alfreton look unfazed by the trip to County Durham so far. Good in-swinging delivery for Alfreton. Max Hudd looks to be held by Lees. Forward into the box, gone to the back post. Not quite long enough for the back post. James can catch the ball under no pressure. He throws early to Allen. Going forward, he goes inside to McLaughlin. Finds no far forward. Back to Allen. Eagle-eyed, among you might have seen that's Tom Allen. It's not the Tom Allen that played for Alfreton. It's a different Tom Allen. Tom Pett, however, is the former Alfreton man himself. The ball goes down the line behind Bailey McCann. Darlington look for their first attack of the game. It's well defended by Bailey. It'll be a Darlington throw. Darlington have a long throw off themselves, off their own. Throw is taken into the box.
Too easy. Too easy.
Run by Main. Everyone goes out to Perrick, goes down the line looking for Salmon. Done stood up well by McGowan. Down hits the deck, it goes out right before Darlington throw.
Yeah, I'll have a go. 1650.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I'll collect the quid off him now and I'll pay it.
To win the ball in the middle of the park, pass back on to Burgoyne, passes short to Hunt. He can't sort his feet out. Technical issues. Burgoyne's goal kick is taken long, looking over the back of Darlington back line. The clearance hits his own man, but it's eventually cleared. The second attempt by Forbes. And then he chased down the pass.
Oh, referee!
The referee has awarded
Play on the game, man.
kick despite the calls for play on. Burgoyne will take the goal kick. halfway inside the Alfreton defensive half. Another chance for a long ball as McCann has his hand in the air, looks to go to the far side, changes Hunt and London it away to his near side, so wait and see. Referee blows the whistle and Burgoyne shoots the ball high.
One here. Oh, one.
A free kick for Alfreton. Long ball trickles out into the corner. Lewis Salmon will see it out. The referee has all the goal kick. Rich Jameson will take. Alfreton has stayed high to stop Darlington from playing short.
George?
Sorry.
Is it going off?
Free kick for Alfreton Town. Taken by Wallace. Before Darlington can't come away with the ball. Goal looks to turn. Good pressure by Osborne. Free kick been awarded to Darlington just inside the halfway line. Taken short. McLaughlin goes forward to Allen, comes inside back to McLaughlin. Darlington play the ball round the back. Out to Howells. Cross touchdown by Rutledge. Edge of the box. Where McLaughlin can pick up the ball, goes back across. He's really going. Across to fullback. Darlington work the ball around. Trying to work the Cummings slides in and wins the ball. Shot from distance is well over by Forbes. Logan just takes the ball over to the far side. Goal kick. Taken high into the sky, looking for Sia. So he does what he can, but Darlington win the ball near the back. Good line tackle, so you see him behind. Flag's gone up for the Rulers in the back of the net. flag had already gone up for offside.
Turn the camera. Let's turn it.
See, he's gone down holding his knee. Ball is turned over in Darlington's favour. Sia on the deck as we just try and fix some technical issues. Got back to his feet to ironic cheers from the crowd around. Darlington looking across the ball in, but he's cut inside onto his left foot. Pass inside, ball behind, look for Rutledge, played across goal, and Allen puts into the open goal. Ball across the face of the 6-yard box. Not dealt with by anyone at the back from Alfreton. It's 1-0 to Darlington. Tom Allen, but not the Tom Allen. 12 minutes gone here. Darlington have found the breakthrough. It's been a pretty even opening proceeding so far. Sia looks to be walking okay in the middle of the pitch after hitting the deck and holding his right knee.
Keep an eye on it, make sure his sound stays on.
Yeah. So Alfreton will have to come from behind if they want to get anything from today. There's been no clean sheets for Harry Burgoyne in between the sticks. Ball forwards is won by McGowan, and Perrett will win the touchdown. Looks for Lewis Salmon, who's in a foot race with Forbes. It's 2 against 1. Salmon on his near side, but goes past Allen, cuts inside to his left foot, goes to the edge where he can find Wallace. Has a shot, it's just wide of the far post. Always was outside frame to goal, curling in. It's good effort from the former Burton man, but Jameson sees it pass his far post. Alfreton's best chance of the game so far. Just look for that long ball where Salmon can get the ball on the floor from the seconds and look to beat his man and just create something for the visiting side. Jameson will take the goal kick long over the halfway line, looking for Rutledge. Lund wins the header. Wallace goes up and does well to flick it on to Salmon. He plays Sia through the middle, his touch is loose. And across comes Lees, who clears the ball into the crowd on the balcony. Be another opportunity for Adam Lund to launch one of his long throws into the Darlington 6-yard box. Again, everybody back for Darlington, bar Cedric Main. Everybody forward for Alfreton, bar Wallace and McCann. As Lund launches throws into the 6-yard box. Over Hunt is flicked on by Cummins, and Salmon at the back post is beaten to the ball. Looked to be an open goal for Salmon to poke home. He's beaten to the ball by Tom Platt. He got a toe to the ball to just clear the ball high over his crossbar. He's done very well to not only get to the ball first, but get enough off the ball to hit it over his crossbar, not into the back of his own net. But good spell for Alfreton since conceding 2 chances in just 2 minutes. Alfreton, can they make it 3-3
Sam Osborne will take the corner. 2 hands into the air. It's an outswinger. It's gone to the middle of the pitch. Hunt wins the head. It's flicked on by C, and it's just wide of the far post. Another good chance for the Reds. Pressure is beginning to mount on Darlington. Be another goal kick. This time Jameson takes the ball over to his near side. Perhaps trying to evade the man mounting himself, which is Max Hunt. James is not happy with something with Darlington. Not happy with how deep they are as they make their way forward. Jameson will take the kick. Comes to this near side looking for Rutledge. Cummings and Wallace between them get to the ball first. As the ball is at the feet of Allen, who's gone back to McGowan, who comes across. Looks to play across, but he's forced back to Lees in the middle of the free. Comes out to Forbes. Forwards to McGowan, he's inside his own half. Darlington just enjoying a spell on the ball. Lees looks for the ball through the middle to Rutledge. Rutledge is forced back to McGowan. McGowan wants to do the diagonal, but he's opted against it. He goes across to Forbes. This left side centre back has made his way into the attacking passage of play. Tom Allen stands up. Harry Perrott down the side. Allen lifts the ball into the box. Perrott does block it, and Cummings can clear at the front post under no pressure. Clears high, looking for Sia, but he's beaten to the punch by Howell. Sia's first to the ball. Gets the ball out to Cantrell. He can find Wallace, who's shrugged off the ball. Falling his feet off Rutledge. He looks for Cedric Main inside the box. Shrugged off. Bailey McCann gets a strike at goal, and it's 2-0 to Darlington. 17 minutes gone. Darlington win the ball in the middle of the pitch too easily from Wallace, and one pass to Main into the penalty box. One touch and a second on his right foot, and he slots it into bottom left corner of Harry Burgoyne's goal, and it's 2-0 Darlington inside 17 minutes. Clinical is the best way to describe Darlington right now. 2 chances, 2 goals. There's a mountain to climb now for Alfreton here in Durham. And Cedric Main gets his 6th goal of the campaign. There'll be another kick-off for the Reds with Salmon back to Burgoyne. Looks down the middle, but he's overcooked it, and it'll be won by Forbes over Sia. Wallace beaten in the air as well. Main gets the flick on, but the referee has awarded Darlington a free kick for Cantrell's follow through. Apologies, Wallace's follow through on McGowan. Headley stands over the free kick. Comes out to his near side looking for Tom Allen. He's over Allen and Perrott, and will go out for an Alfreton throw in. Joseph Cummings will take the throw. Referee tells Cummings to throw in from where he is. Cummings looking for Sia. He's been in the air by Forbes, and the header is out for another throw into Alfreton 10 yards further forward. Cummings goes back to Burgoyne. Take a touch. Rutledge comes across to press, and Burgoyne looks again for Sia, but again the pass is not on target, and Darlington can clear their lines. The second header for Darlington. He's jumped into the back of Sia and climbed over him, but the referee's allowed play to play on as Max Hunt's pass to Perrott is loose, and Rutledge gets onto the loose ball. Looks across for Main. There's a good header away from Adam Lunders. Perrott dispossessed in the middle of the park. Too easy for Alfreton in the middle of the park to lose the ball. As Cantrell gets away from McLaughlin. Looks for Sia. He's up against Forbes. One-on-one on this near side. Salmon and Wallace breaking into the box. Sia onto his right foot into the penalty area. Cuts, shoots from the tight angle. Sia's asking a lot from himself to be able to direct on target. Perhaps there's a cross that just scuffed further to the near post of Jameson's goal, but it's gone out for a goal kick. This Jameson will jog over to the ball to get, and will get his back underway. He's placed the ball on the far side. Darlington staying deeper. So look to try and play, as they have gone short to Headley. Comes out for Howell. Back inside to the centre half. It's gone home to Jameson as pressure's on from Cantrell. Pass is loose from Jameson, and Alton will get a throw in just in line with the penalty area on this near side. Adam Lund will come over to take the skipper. Well, he's not had most successful in these long throws and balls into the box currently this game, as we look to be missing target forward of Mark Beck. It's a big loss, but he's gone 2 gates there. We need to move on without said striker. And this time the throw goes to front post on the edge to Osborne, who's gone back to the thrower Lund. Cross into ball with his right foot is blocked by Rutledge. A Rutledge deflection has taken out for another throw, and this time 5 yards further forward. Allen lines it up, throws it's reached 6-yard box, headed out by Allen, out to Cantrell, who's is an audacious effort on the edge of the box. It's gone high over the crossbar and into the terrace behind the goal. It's been a really positive start from Alton bar 2 goals. A lot of the play has come in the Darlington third, but like I said, when Darlington scored their second, they have been clinical to true chances they've got, and they have made it 2-0. Jameson again with a goal kick. 7th of the game already. Comes to the near side looking for Rutledge up against Cummings. Rutledge is beaten in the air by Cummings. Sia's beaten in the air also. It's a tough job for Sia being that main striker against three men that are taller than you, that are used to dealing with strikers. Darlington with ball into the box, headed out by Hunt. Tom Platt can control the ball in the middle of the park and just go pass the ball sideways to Forbes, who can carry the ball forwards. He's found Headley. These 2 centre halves for Darlington. Inside, Alfreton attacking third. Ball over the top for McLaughlin. It's beaten in the air, but McCann can clear the seconds. And Forbes does very well to get to the ball ahead of Sia. You're thrown for Alfreton on the far side. Bailey McCann will look to take the throw in as Alton work their way back up the pitch. Gone inside to Cantrell. Got 2 men chasing after him. He's gone back to Lund with an early ball. Lund finds Burgoyne as Alton make their way to this near side. Cummings is under pressure by Rutledge. Turns, Rutledge does very well, just hold onto the ball. Comes back to Hunt. Hunt looks up for the runners of McCann, looks for the diagonal, looking for Bailey McCann, and now Doncaster Loney chests the ball down. Looks to get past Howells. Howells leaves a leg in, and the referee blows his whistle for the free kick as McCann is tripped by the outstretched right boot of Howell. Another chance for Alton to get the ball into the box, and perhaps another chance to get shots at goal, and this time work. Jameson is having a number of shots, but we've not seen any on target so far for the Reds. Be Osborne to take the free kick. The right boot. 1-man wall for Darlington. Adam Lund and Hunt at the back post for Often. Whistle goes, 1 arm raised. Swung into the near post, is headed out by McLaughlin. Wallace first to the clearance, looks for Osborne. He gets the ball down eventually, tries to go past McGowan and Howe. Between them, they've won the ball, they're unable to clear, but the oncoming Wallace deflects the ball out for thrown on the far side to the hosts. Throwing forward a long throws, headed out by Lund. It's a mixture of Forbes and Lees. A little bit of head tennis in the middle of the park. Cummings will hook the ball high into the sky, but there's no Alfreton player there, and Darlington can just click the ball back to where it came. Cummings does very well to win physical in the middle of the park. For Sound, touch the ball down for McCann. On the far side goes out to Osborne on his stronger right foot. Cuts inside, looks to cut inside McGowan as well, but McGowan's done enough just to force him back. Ball has found its way to McCann. Looking to get onto his left, gets across into the box. It's clipped up in by the Darlington header, headed out by Forbes. As Cummings heads the ball forward, it's very poor touch by Cummings. He's now out of position, but Perrott can get to the ball first. Clips over for Cummings, who stayed onside and gets running into the penalty area. Plays across goal, cleared by Forbes, and Tom Allen can get to the loose ball. Osborne pressures, but there's no Darlington players around Allen. It goes back to James, and he clears down the line looking for Rutledge. It's over Rutledge. Rutledge hits the deck. Perrott has tugged Rutledge's shoulder back, and it will be a free kick to Darlington, and the first booking of the afternoon. It's a yellow card for Harry Perrott. Can't have too many complaints from my point of view. Perrott has tucked him back. He was running on a 2v3. Yes, he's on the halfway line. Booking's a booking. Forbes will take the free kick just inside Darlington's half. Long diagonal into another part, looking for Cedric Main. It's over Main, well won by Hunt. Headed down by Tom Platt, the captain. His clearance then hits Platt's foot, and he can pass back out to Forbes. Goes across to Headley. Headley running forward, finds Howell on the far side. He stood up well by McCann. Forces Howell back inside. McLaughlin looking to come forward, finds inside to Main. Goes to back heel, back to McLaughlin. He, on his left foot, cuts back onto his right foot, hits the deck. The referee thought about going his whistle, but Max Hunt can clear his lines. Sia can't quite get on the clearance, and Darlington can regain possession of the ball and carry the ball over the halfway line with Lees. Lees is under no pressure whatsoever, and he clips out to Allen. Passes behind Allen, but he's done very well to keep the ball in, just retain the ball to Forbes, who's gone past Lewis Salmon. Salmon does very well to backtrack. Forbes, the centre half by trade, crosses into the box looking for Rutledge. Done very well the header to get that anywhere near the target. It was coming from an offside position, and it's headed well wide anyway. It'll be a free kick for Alfreton Town. Just inside the penalty area, this offside. Haribo going in the centre of the pitch. Placed the ball down. Ball goes to the far side, looking again for Sia. It's short this time, it's won by Platts, the captain, and Cummings goes back to Hunt. Perrott makes his way out wide to give Hunt an option, but Hunt is opts back to Burgoyne. He goes along again, this time looking for Sia again. It was won by central defender Lees. Cantrell picks up the ball in the middle of the park, gets back to Cummings. He's being chased down by Rutledge, finds Perrott, it's forced back to Max Hunt. Touch his left foot, his Main's coming down, clips down the channel looking for Sam. Sam will do very well to win that ball in the air against a 6'4" centre half in Forbes. Cummings goes back to Hunt, he's under pressure by Main. He's gone back to Burgoyne. Can go out to Adam Lund, he's under pressure from McGowan. McGowan still chased down the ball as Burgoyne looks to clip out, looking for Perrott. He can't quite flick the ball on. Allen's done very well. He's coming from an offside position. McGowan knew it, and that's why he's left it for Burgoyne to just collect possession of the ball. He holds in his hands, rolls the ball out eventually. Rutledge will pressure. It's another long ball, again looking for Sia. Again, won by Forbes. And again cleared. Max Hunt heads high into the sky, and again it's cleared, this time by Headley. Headley's header finds Allen, who can head the ball higher up to the halfway line. As Cummings picks up the ball looking for Salmon. Cummings has gone around him, but ball cannot find its way back to Salmon, and Darlington can clear, and the ball was back at the feet of Harry Burgoyne. Max Hunt has the ball on this near side, looking for his options, and Darlington are allowing him to look for. Allen had the ball in his half as Cummings comes for Cantrell. It's a very, very loose pass back, and Cedric Main will get to the ball at first ahead of Wallace. It's 2v3 as Cantrell looks to get back. Main goes to McGowan. McGowan stood up well by Wallace. McGowan inside the penalty area. He's forced to the edge to McLaughlin. He comes to Howells. Across is poor. McCann can get to the ball first. and clear his lines. The ball's out for throw-in to Darlington in line with the technical area of Drake Buxton. Tom Platt picks up the ball and just passes back to the throwers. Darlington rework possession down. As he cuts inside, see a faking the pass to the near side. Back to Headley. Comes inside to McGowan. Finds Main. Plays the ball to his compatriot. Pass over the top to Allen. His touchdown well and strikes at goal. It's just wide of target. It's Darlington's first chance that hasn't gone in. This Tom Allen shot is just wide of the near post. Looking for a little dink over Burgoyne. Couldn't quite get the connection he was looking for. Big goal kick for Burgoyne as Alfreton bodies rotate to the far side. Burgoyne high into the sky, in between the strikers and midfielders, and it's picked up by the Darlington defenders. The ball over the top has found Cedric Main, who's charged into the penalty area, cuts onside to his left foot, plays across goal. It's cleared by Cummings onto the edge, where he struck at goal and it's blocked. A fantastic block by captain Adam Lund, who shouts at Harry Burgoyne, who decided to not sweep up and help defenders out. It's a tough one there for Harry. The ball didn't quite travel as far as the defence would have liked, and Burgoyne wasn't sure, and it would have left him in no man's land. As a goalkeeper, if you're not sure, you don't come. It'll be a corner following that fantastic block from skipper Adam Lund. Be another chance for Darlington to get the ball into the box. Been in swing and effort. It's come into the near post. It's flicked on. Salmon half clears. Will go out for throwing on the far side, just in line with the D. Everybody back for Alfreton Town. As Rutledge makes his way over to take the throw. Sears just work his way up. McGowan does offer a short option, which pulls Cantrell out the box. Goes to the near post, to the feet of Lee's. Shot is blocked. Finds to the feet of Forbes, who tries a back heel. It's loose and Hunt can clear his line. Sear will chase, but Darlington first to the ball again as Headley goes home to Peter Jameson, who just assess his options and allow his team to regain their shape. Headley is ordered to pass back to Jameson. It's typical right-footed centre-half, normally on the right of the free. Finds himself on the left, filling in the holes following the throw-in. Darlington just begin to regain shape. They lurk the ball forward as captain Tom Platt has been pressed by Cantrell. It's won very well by George. The pass is loose. And it's cleared by Allen. The ball over the top, looking for Salmon. Will just trickle out for the goal kick. Good defended by Darlington to see the ball out. And there'll be another goal kick for Darlington. Jameson will take. It will go long over the halfway line, down the middle. But Lund is under the ball, can't get a connection, but Hunt can scoop the ball over to Salmon, to Osborne, who comes inside Salmon. The pass is loose, and McLaughlin picks up the ball and tries to pass forward, but it's fine to Wallace. Pass forward is also loose, and Darlington can win the ball in the middle of the park. A sliding challenge by Cantrell does enough to just slow Darlington down, but is unable to win the ball back. Darlington are forced back to Jameson has the ball. Jameson has all the time in the world to just pick his options. Ball over the top, looking for Howells up against McCann. McCann does well to get in front of Howells. Howells slips, giving McCann a chance to look forward, but his clearance is blocked by McGowan. Enterprise National League scores while the throw is taken forward. Fylde 0, Scarborough 0, Bedford Town 1-0 up against Southport, Buxton 0, Marine 0. Cedric Maiden hit the deck and it'll be a free kick in the middle of the park for Darlington. It'll be a yellow card for Lund, I believe. Chester 1, Chorley 0, Curzon Ashton 0, Telford 4, Kidderminster 0, Worksop 2, Kingston Town Hereford 0-0, Maxfield Oxford City 0-0, Merthyr Peterborough Sports 0-0, South Sports are 1-0 up against Leamington, and Spennymoor Town find themselves 1-0 down against Radcliffe. But a free kick will be taken. Be a left foot delivery. Sorry, distracted by loud chanting to my right. Goes to the back post. Burgoyne will come and collect under no pressures. Rutledge is on the floor. Found Perrott early. Perrott down the line. It's won by Allen, and Darlington can win the ball again. McLaughlin looks for the switch to Main. It's loose and Lund wins the header. Heads into the middle of the park where Forbes heads down, but it's cleared by Osborne. Alfreton again. Everyone behind the ball, but the ball again in Darlington's possession. It's clipped forward looking for Howells, who can turn in the middle of the park. Comes out to McGowan. McGowan on his left foot, across into the box. It's cleared again by Captain Lund. But Darlington will regain possession with McGowan. His touch is poor, and Salmon can break forward. He's fouled while attempting to turn in the middle of the pitch. There'll be no card branded, despite what Salmon asks of the referee. Oh, apologies, there will be a card. The referee just took an age to get out of his pocket. Be a booking for Ben Headley. Right centre half of the free. Be another opportunity for Harry Burgoyne with a free kick. Onto the edge where Hunt is beaten in the sky by Lees. Osborne boots ball into the clouds, drops by Allen, but Lund as well just to go round Allen. He's just well to stay on his feet by the byline. Perrott crosses into the box. It's over Legenza. Salmon, bless him, tries to win the header. Hunt strikes from the edge on his least favourable left foot. And it goes well wide in the end, evading Peter Jameson's post. And again, still waiting for that first shot on target. So we approached 38 minutes gone, coming up to half time. Still yet to see Peter Jameson dive, let alone face a shot on goal. Take goal kick to the near side. Rutledge wins the header. Allen looks to flick. Perrott stands up well, and it'll be a throw in to Alfreton Town as Cummings will go and collect the balls. This doesn't appear to be any ball boys here in Darlington. So there'll be in use of multi-ball. Cummings etching forward despite the crowd's complaints, taking the throw from the halfway line. Perrott does well to just get the ball to Wallace. Clips down the line over Salmon. Lees comes across and we'll see the ball out for a goal kick. Darlington just shuffle it over to this near side. Jameson will take another goal kick. Goes long again, looking for Rutledge. Up against Cummings. Rutledge wins the header. Hunt clips the ball forwards. Wallace headed straight up. When McGowan can win the header and finds Cedric Main as well to go past Cantrell. Clip over the top for Howells. This time Burgoyne sweeps. Positive goalkeeping from the former Wolves man, who's extended his deal here until the end of the season. Puts the ball down. Main presses. Burgoyne's clip forward. Finds Headley. Can just kick the ball back where it's came. Howells looks to go past McCann. Lund's under pressure by Main. Good header from Sear from the clearance. But Leeds can just boot the ball high into the sky. Again, looking for Main. London does very well to win the header. He's hit the deck. He's holding his head. Referee will stop play for the head injury as the physios make their way to the touchline ready if the referee calls them over. The physios have not been called on and Lund has sat out. So it looks like the skipper will be okay. The referee will give Darlington a drop ball. This has allowed Alton to get bodies back behind the ball. Sia is talking to Jake. Arms flailing, clearly not happy about something he's been asked to do. Lund straight back into play. Can't quite find Sia, and Darlington can regain possession as Leeds gets over the top for Howells. He's in a foot race against McCann and done very well to beat McCann. Gets ball cross play for Allen. A fantastic save from Harry Burgoyne. Sticks his left foot out and does well enough to get ball high and well clear, but McGowan can put another cross in and Burgoyne will catch the cross. A fantastic save from the left boot of Harry Burgoyne, outstretched to just deny what looked to be a third goal for Darlington. His drop kick is over Sia. He's done well courted by Lees and Peter Jameson will pick up the ball. Jameson has dropped the ball onto the floor. Sia will put some pressure on and Jameson will look for Cedric Main. It's beaten in the air by Lund and will go out for a Darlington throw in line with Jake Bucks in the technical area. As we trickle ever closer to half time. So down the line, Lund wins the header. Second header by Wallace is one. McLaughlin battling away in the park is dispossessed by Osborne. It's a very loose pass, but Salmon does very well to get on the end of it. Clearance by Perrott is blocked. The ball will be won by McLaughlin, but it's a good sliding tackle. The referee has given that the wrong way. Perrott and McLaughlin both sliding into proceedings here. Right, the referee has given Darlington a throw in. Forbes will come over to take. The crowd aren't complaining that Forbes is 10 yards forwards. Lewis Sound wins the header. Scott to McLaughlin, his header is against Cantrell. Cantrell does well the second tackle and the ball go out for throw in. Just inside the Alfreton half. Forbes will take about 10 steps forwards, but Darlington crowd won't complain about it. Looks for Cedric Main, he gets ahead of Lund. Forbes keeps the ball in play, beats Lewis Salmon, comes inside to Rutledge, inside penalty area on the edge. Shot is wide on the far post. Done well to get a shot off there, Rutledge, with the pressure of Cummings. The shot isn't a million miles away, but it does trickle. Just go past Harry Burgoyne's far post. Alfreton right away to the far side. Harry Burgoyne will take his goal kick. Salmon up, does well to beat Forbes in the air. Legenza gets the ball on the deck, but he's lost it. Canchin does ever so well to nearly get possession back in. It's a good battle in the middle of the park. Darlington look to be coming away. Harry Perrott will get to the ball first. Proving me wrong yet again. It's Cummings. Last session goes past Rutledge. Comes over the halfway line and finds Harry Perrott. Sia Legenza wants it behind. Harry Perrott gives it behind to Sia. Does well to get in front of Forbes. It's inside the box on his chest. Gets across it in. Jameson does well to come and collect the cross. It's an early throw by Jameson. A fantastic throw to McGowan. He comes over the halfway line, cuts past McCann, finds Howells. The pass is a bit behind Howells. He's done very well to get to the ball first and looks to use his pace to beat Lund. But Lund is strong enough to see the ball out for a goal kick. The fourth official has indicated that there will be 1 minute of added time. Harry Burgoyne will take the goal kick. Again to the far side. Again looking for Sia, but it's loose too. It's short to Salmon. But the header is won by Darlington. They look to come forward. Cedric Main presses down Max Hunt. Burgoyne will clear of his weaker foot. Looking for Salmon. It's beaten to the punch by Forbes. And Cummings can head to Perry. Heads pressure on his back. Goes back to Cummings. Looks down the line. Salmon is beaten by Forbes. The ball will just stay in. But the referee has awarded half-time. Half-time score here. Darlington 2, Alfreton Town 0. Thomas Allen with the opening goal, and which was quickly followed up 6 minutes later by Cedric Main when possession of the ball was overturned by Wallace in the middle of the park, and the ball was played out by Rutledge to his striker compatriot, who took one touch before unleashing a shot into the bottom right corner of Harry Burgoyne's goal. Since then, both sides have withered away at each other. Chances few and far between. Harry Burgoyne was called into action once again. The boot, good strong left boot to deny Darlington a third in the first half. But that's the half-time score. Darlington 0, Alfreton 2. the Darlington players and the Alfreton players have made their Okay, we're back. Alfreton and Darlington have made their way out for the second half. A much needed, better second half for Alfreton if you all been needed. If the Alfreton wants to get anything out of this game, as first half we struggled to create any clear openings at goal, and Darlington were clinical, scoring 2 from the 3 chances they had all half. So it'll be Darlington to get us back underway as darkness begins to descend here in the Black Meadows, here in County Durham. Blackwell Meadows. No changes for either side. Darlington manager Steve Watson happy with what his side doing. They're having a line share of possessions. Jake Buxton, limited options on the bench. We've got some new reinforcements with Sam Newell. And obviously Josh Clackstone is back. But then defensive options on the midfielder option, we need more offensive options. We've got Joseph Dodu and Jay McDonough, no disrespect to either player. I don't think they're going to be changing this game. The ball is running around in the centre of the pitch. It's hooked forwards. Perrott can pick up the ball on the halfway line and clips forward looking for Osborne. It's over Headley and Osborne has hit the deck and the referee played on. Osborne has stayed down. The referee has pulled it back. Not too sure the referee should pull it back. I think it looked to be a head injury. But the referee has. Despite the Darlington players complaining to the linesman, it's not the linesman's fault that the referee's blown his whistle. The play has continued. McGurn pick up the ball and Darlington can begin to do their patterns of play as they look to come over the halfway line. McGurn is forced back. Osborne will press Headley. Headley can go home to Jameson. Osborne will continue to press. Pass, but Headley's a bit behind Headley, but Headley can get there and passes back to the goalkeeper. Sia will press Jameson, but the ball has gone forwards. Lunds has his shirt held, does well in there. Complains for Rutledge at the deck, but Rutledge was all over Lunds, not the other way around. The referee right to ignore, and Osborne can't quite turn away after winning the ball, and Bailey McCann will get the opportunity to take the throw. He leaves it for Adam Lund as Wallace calls his players to come forward. It'll be a long throw. So the Gens will flick on, but it's cleared by Darlington. Lund is beaten in the air, and Cedric Main looks to turn the middle of the pitch, but goes back to McGowan. Can pass to the oncoming Forbes. Finds Allen across into the box, looking for Main. Adam Lund can head the ball out. It's collected well by McLaughlin. You can find Headley. Back to McLaughlin. Into McGowan. It's pressed well by Cantrell. But Darlington can't give hold of the balls. They look to work their way through this stubborn Alfreton back line. Forbes touched the ball past Cantrell before going out to the far side. Ball into the centre looking for Rutledge. Being held well by Cummings. Can't tight turn. Osborne can pinch the ball away. Nice bit of skill to get away from his man. And comes over the halfway line. Looking forward to the Genza. Sort of one-on-one against Forbes. Bodies are back for Darlington now. And the Genza looks to take the ball past Forbes, but Forbes' strength is enough, and the ball will go out for the goal kick. First goal kick on the second half. Peter James and I taken double figures for goal kicks in that first half. Jameson will eventually put the ball down. Be another long goal kick for the County Durham side. Goes forward, it's Rutledge is up and he's beaten Cummings in the air, but it's gone straight up. And Cantrell can win the seconds. Bit of Bouncing around the middle again between the two players. Alfreton can just hook the ball clear. It's caught by Steve Watson on the touchline to be a throw into Darlington. Throw forward, looking for Main, is headed away by Perrott. Back to the throw, heads forward. This time won by Hunt. Sam brings the ball down. Perrott can hook the ball forward, but is won by Lees in the middle of the three at the back. The Jenser can't quite get on the end of the ball forward, and it's a good turn by McLaughlin, who finds Main, who turns Hunt, and Wallace does well enough to get a toe in, but Hunt clips over the top. It's over forwards, done well. This outstretched left boot to hook the ball back, and it looked to have gone past him. Perrott can regain possession from the bounce, and he hits the deck from the push from Tom Allen. A free kick is awarded to Alfreton Town. Alfreton, the big boys coming up for the Reds. The Rutledge complains where the free kick is taken from. The free blows you, so just having some words with the Darlington midfielder or fullback Tom Allen. He's come across to create a wall. Oh, sorry, he's gone over to his medical team. There's a cut on his eye, looks to be seen to. Darlington momentarily will be down to 10 men for this set piece. The referee blows the whistle. Osborne takes this low, poor free kick. It's not even beating the first man. Cedric Main can clear. Looks for the rapid feet of Howes. His pass tackle Cantrell, and it's 3v1. Burgoyne comes out, it's gone, spreads big, and does very well to deny Howell and then win the second ball. A 3-on-1 for Darlington is spurned by the fullback, but Harry Burgoyne does very well to make himself big and deny Darlington a third of the afternoon. Osborne has gone down for Alfreton Town. So the referee has Burnley for a stoppage in play, and the Alfreton medical team make their way to see if the winger is okay. Recently returned from a loan spell at Hereford. It almost feels like a new signing from an Alfreton point of view. I'm sure he's going to be massive to this relegation scrap we currently find ourselves involved within. None of the South Shields, apologies, have taken a 2-goal lead now against Leamington. All the other scores on the doors are the same as half-time. So Telford have now just made it 5, will they? Telford have just made it 5 while I was speaking. 5 goals on the road against Curzon and Ashton for Telford. The current table is Alfreton dropping down to 23rd. Still only 2 points off safety, but a goal difference which is 13 worse than Southport, who currently find themselves in 20th. Alfreton the worst goals in the league, currently conceded this joint second most goals with Southport. Only Peterborough Sports have conceded more so far this season. As while Osborne is receiving treatment, it's a chance for both managers to just echo what they said at half time and continue to push the ideologies that they would like to bring onto a football pitch. With Darlington playing pretty short football, but not scared to put the ball over to Rutledge, who's a tall and stronger the two strikers, more of a typical target forward you'd find in non-league, and he's paired up well by Cedric Main, who's a shorter, quicker, more explosive type of forward. And you pair that up with Allen, who's typically a winger on this left fullback position for Darlington. And you've got Howells, apologies, who's if he's running past Bailey McCann with ease, he's a quick footballer, he's a quick man, but Sam Osborne will be coming off the pitch due to that injury, which means on his second debut for the club, Osborne can't quite make it to the hour mark. But Jerry McDonough has come on to replace Sam Osborne. So it'll be a change in shape for Alfreton, or it looks like Sela Genza has dropped into that Osborne role. Jerry being the sole striker. But Harry Burgoyne will take the long drop ball. Looks over the top, looking for Jerry. Can't quite get on to the ball. It's cleared by Darlington with Lund. Jumps up in the middle of the park. Salmon does very well to win the seconds. Pass to McCann. It's a bit away from Bailey. He tries to turn in the middle of the park, and he's got very fortunate that Wallace was there to bail him out. Hunt can get the ball from the flick on. Finds for Jerry. Touch the ball down. He's going to use all his strength. He's very well. He finds Wallace and go out to Cummings. Cummings turns and finds Wallace under pressure. Clips out to Sia. Chests it down. Forbes has stood Sia up well. Sia's forced back to Perrott. It comes inside. Looks for Jerry, who turns. Looks for a cut across behind Cantrell. Just goes between Cantrell's legs. Bailey McCann can't quite reach the ball, which has just evaded Cantrell. And Darlington can regain possession on the halfway line. Cummings has slipped, but Alfreton done very well to get players back behind the ball and win possession. Hunt looks for the early ball over the top, looking for Salmon, who's there ahead of Forbes. Jerry gets himself into the middle of the box. Salmon goes back to Sia. His right foot can put a cross into the box over Jerry and cleared away by Headley. Darlington heads clear further, but Harry Perrott can head the ball back into the danger area. Sela Genza can flick for Salmon. Ball has come off Salmon last and will go out for a Darlington throw on that far side. Positive signs for Alfreton, but again, still no shot on target. Thrown on the far side, just inside of the penalty area. As he calls the players to just come closer. He looks for Cedric Main, won by Sia. Second head won by Allen. Cedric looks to flick. Wallace wins the header. Jerry is pushed in the back, or is Jerry just not strong enough? Potentially, the referee deems that to be the case. The ball has gone out from Alfreton Town, throw him. Cummings will take the throw. He's been spoken to by the fourth official. Cummings goes forward. Sia can't quite get control of the bouncing ball. It's cleared by Darlington. Hunt header is forward. It looks for Sam, but it's intercepted by McLaughlin. Cleared by Headley, looking for Howells. Howells in a race with McCann, who just does enough to touch the ball out. Bailey. Good battle between these two they've had so far this game. Will be a throw in which Headley comes over to take on his near side for Darlington. Everybody back for Alfreton, Barjo and Madonna. Headley leaves the ball for the long throw. Darlington's very own Adam Lund. It's not quite as long as an Adam Lund long throw. It's a fake run by McGowan to the front post. Just picked up by Rutledge. Who crosses back into the box. It's cleared by Hunt, but it's not cleared well, and it's eventually fully cleared by McCann after a bouncing ball in the 6-yard box. Wasn't fully cleared by Hunt. Could only touch it down the 6-yard box. But Alfreton have managed to clear their lines. Jameson will collect the ball. Finds Howells, comes out to the near side looking for McGowan. He stood up by McCann. Howells gone around McGowan. McGowan looks for the long ball over the top. Salmon blocks the first one. McGowan finds Howells. Howells can turn. McCann's backtracking. McCann has caught Howells, and it will be a free kick to Darlington on this near side. 10 yards inside from 5 yards, 10 yards inside from the byline. Already back for Alfreton. Jerry being ordered to come back. Been no booking for Bailey. Referee puts the spray down for the line. Be Lewis Salmon on one-man wall. Towell looks to be getting the better of McCann so far this half. Left foot delivery In swinger to the back post. Burgoyne comes. Burgoyne drops. Burgoyne catch at the second attempt. See the Jens is the only one up. He's gone to his near side looking to overhit for Salmon to run onto. McGowan missed the header. Salmon can't quite get ahead of Lees though. Salmon does well to get in front of the second ball. And Salmon's dropped to the deck from the pressure of Headley. And the referee has deemed that to be a foul. And it'll be an opportunity for Alfreton a bit deeper than the Darlington free kick they've just had. But it's an opportunity for the visitors to get a cross into the box. Smart play from Lewis Salmon to get in front of this man on the bouncing ball and just win a free kick for the Reds. Be a one-man wall. Be McGowan, sole member of this defensive wall for Darlington. McCann will deliver. It's gone to the front post. It's another low delivery. Shot is in from Hunt and in from Legenza. Salmon's shot is blocked by an Alfreton body. Lund out to Hunt, who crosses in. It's 27. Cummings scores on his debut too, and to goal back. Cummings on debuts. Across by Max Hunt to his centre back partner Cummings, who heads down into the bottom corner of the goal. Peter James had nothing he could do about that one. Alfreton are back in the game. It's been a positive opening 10 minutes for Alfreton in this second half, and they've seen the rewards. As Cummings scores on his debut. The first man to score on his debut for Alfreton since Mark Beck. Darlington from kick-off, have a chance of their own. McGowan, the shoot from the edge. Bay McCann stands him up well and it's cleared by Hunt. Jerry won't chase the loose ball, which should give Darlington all the time to just regain possession and relax a bit after conceding. Max Hunt cross. Good sliding tackle from Sia, regains possession for Alfreton through Cantrell, goes back to Hunt. Comes out to Perrott, he can't turn Cummings, and Alfreton can just enjoy a bit of possession of the ball. As Hunt clips down the channel for Jerry. McDonough can't win the flick, it's fallen to Sia, can't quite turn the ball, but nice bit of skill from the Darlington man, but he's just run out of green space and it will be a throw into Alfreton. Alfreton look for a quick double, much like Darlington had in the first half, to bring the game level. Be an opportunity through this Adam Lund long throw. But even I'm a bit pessimistic that Adam Lund can throw it this far. Thrown into the 6-yard box. It's headed out by Darlington. It's half cleared. Sealer Jensen leaves it for Lund. His shot is blocked. And shot by McCann is blocked. Finds Max Hunt. Shot blocked again. There's a lot of bodies everywhere. As Darlington throwing men in front of the ball to maintain this lead. Adam Lund's cross is blocked, so it'll be a throw in for Alfreton. Another chance. As Max Hunt is a centre half turned right winger. Lund throw deep into the area. It's headed out into the ground. Sia can't quite hit the flicks. It's fully cleared by Darlington. The Cedric Mahan can pick up on the clearance and look to run at the Alfreton back line. He's carried the ball over the halfway line. His three bodies up for Darlington on this near side. He looks for Rutledge. It's in front of Perrott. Perrott does well just to force Rutledge back out wide. And Alfreton will get bodies back. There's a cross in the box from Allen. It's headed out by Hunt. Only as far as Main. The touch is loose and Wallace can pick up the loose ball. Looking for Sia. He beats his man and wins a throw in for Alfreton. Suddenly this game has become end to end. And every time I look away, something seems to be happening. As the first Alfreton chant can be heard from the visiting fans who travelled with us behind Jameson's goal to my left. Thrown forward, it's won by Darlington man Allen. Cedric Main heads straight up. Cummings under the ball, heads back where it came from. Touchdown by Sia, who's hit the deck. The referee does not order free kick. Good battling though from the follow up, and the referee does award. Referee has awarded a throw-in to Darlington on the far side, halfway inside their own half. Forbes will take. Is Mark Beck not scoring his debut? Throwing down the line is taken, headed up and out by Perrott. Thrown down the line, it's flicked on by Allen. Hunt can pick up possession, goes back to Burgoyne, who boots high over the halfway and looking for Jerry. Can just touch the ball down. His clearance is blocked and hit Cantrell. Cantrell chase the ball down to Jameson. Jameson does turn Cantrell. It's good play from the goalkeeper. Composed to his feet as he boots long. Hunt clears the ball back where it came from, giving Jerry something to chase up against Forbes. Jerry uses his strength to just get in front of Forbes and hits the deck. Referee's not awarded a foul. Lewis Salmon come away with the ball. It's just touched out by Allen. It'll be a throw into Alfreton. A chance from Adam Lund. Darlington player has picked up the ball, but it's going to be an Alton Town throw-in. More opportunity coming for Alfreton to put ball into the box. Put pressure on this Darlington defence. Adam Lund gears out, take the long throw. Fires it into the box. It's flicked on by Cummings. It's touched down by Darlington players who can clear the ball, and Howes can chase, but Cantrell gets in front of Howes. Howes does very well to get between ball and player, and it's a free kick being awarded to Darlington. It's a chance for the home side to just breathe and just slow things down a bit. It was taken early and it's given to McGowan, who stood up well by Salmon. It's back across to Lees. Finds Forbes. It's Tom Pett, the skipper. Apologies, not Lees. As Headley kicks the ball back up off Pett, and Darlington just allowed to have a spell of possession on the half line. Touches loose by Howells, and it will be an Alton thrown inside their own half. As Darlington aren't looking as confident as they looked 10 minutes ago. Alton have shaken them up. This is Alton's chance to take advantage of this weakness in this home side. This ball cleared, looking for Main. Hunt loses it in the sky. They're headed down by Main. It's won by Cummings. Cummings' ball is up. Leeds will beat Madonna in the sky, and Headley will go back to Jameson with a bouncing ball back to him, but Jameson is well to control. Jerry will press the ball down eventually. Sia will go across to Forbes. Jerry again pressing Jameson. It's a low ball this time over the top, but Cummings as well to just hold off Rutledge so Hunt can clear back where the ball came from. It's headed up by Lees and again by Pett, but Cantrell beats Pett in the air. Forbes will look to see the ball past the Jensen, carry the ball forwards into the open space. McGowan calls for the ball, but he's gone out to Headley on his near side as Howells just makes his way wide. Ball finds the fullback, goes back to Headley, comes inside. Pett carries the ball over the halfway line, now inside the centre circle. McGowan looks up, clips over the top. It's won by McCann. Rutledge on the edge, works way into the box, stood up well by McCann. Lund stood Rutledge up very well, forced him out of the box where Howells can pass inside to McGowan. It goes back to Howells, has some space, cuts inside. McCann pressing down McGowan. McGowan cuts past McCann, looks to get a cross in. It's on his unfavored right foot. Howells stood up again, back across his paw, and it's on the deck, and it's cleared by and frustrated Ross Wallace. He knows he could do better than that, and he was not happy with the connection that he got. Kieran Wallace, sorry, not Ross Wallace. It'll be a throw into Darlington just inside the Alton half. Headley will take. Referee Howells picks up the ball, looks to turn. Salmon uses his body very well. Howells is deck. McCann can clear. Madonna will chase Lees. Does very well to just hold the ball down and wins a throw in for Alfreton. That is good centre forward play from Jerry Madonna. Adam Lund makes his way up the pitch to take this throw. Another, I feel like a broken record, another opportunity for a cross into the box. Cedric Main, the only one up for Darlington. Everyone else in and around the D as Howells now makes his way forward. It's 3v2 if Darlington can make a break. Adam Lund will take the throw. It's inside 6-yard box. It's flicked on by Darlington man, but it's cleared by Tom Pett. Cedric Main is up against McCann. Just shrugged McCann away. Good strength from the young striker. The referee has awarded a free kick against Bailey. Base Darlington fans frustrated. The referee's not blown not full time. Definitely not full time. Referee's not blown, not allowed advantage. Got it eventually. But Lewis Salmon will be replaced by Nathan Newell for Alfreton. Perhaps a change of shape. Perhaps this means Bailey McCann will go on the wing. And Nathan Newell will play more defensively on this left side, which we have seen in the previous weeks before. We've had a few weeks off due to all the postponements, thanks to the weather and the freeze and cold temperatures we've endured in Derbyshire. But it'll be a chance for McGowan. Free kick as Jerry Madonna is the only one left forward for Alfreton Town. McCann is the next highest. McGowan goes over the top looking for Rutledge. Beaten in the air by Sia. Second header won by Wallace. Sia does very well to avoid getting kicked in the head. Ball works its way forward to Sia. Looks to turn. He's hit the deck. Referee blows whistle. It is a foul. Be a free kick to Alfreton on just inside their half. Alfreton fans can be heard to my left. Got 20 minutes left for Alfreton to rescue anything from this game. Buxton have taken the lead against Marine. Farder taken the lead against Scarborough. Chester are 2-1 up against Chorley. Telford are 6-0 up away at Curzon Ashton. 2-1 Worksop now against Kidderminster. South Shields made it 3-0. Radcliffe still 3-0. Everything else is still 0-0 National League North. Free kick's gone to the back post. McCann can flick on the seconds. It's on the edge too. Sealer Jones gets a shot off. It's well saved by the goalkeeper. Well done, very well by Pett. Just stop the ball going out for a corner and out for the throw. It's a good save by Peter James and a strong right hand down to his right hand side. And a good parry away from the danger. Adam Lund loads to throwing up as Max Hunt offered a short option, but Lund tells him to get in the box. Hunt, you're the main target, the tallest man on this pitch. You're who we want, flicking this ball on. It's Lund throws the ball, looking for Hunt. It's up, it's flicked high. It's high again, it's not cleared. It's now cleared by Darlington. Nathan Newell does very well, it's just get in front of Main and go back to his Alton compaction. Pass out to Hunt, he chests the ball down and cross the ball over the top, looking for Sia. It's just slightly too close to Jameson, but Max Hunt, the winger in disguise. So it's another good ball from the centre half. Just a little bit too close to Jameson on that occasion, who looks for a drop kick high. It just dropped just inside the D. And Max Hunt now doing his defensive duties and heading the ball well clear of any danger. But Darlington have regained possession and spray the ball out to this near side, where Headley can look to find Howells, but the pass intercepted. McCann can't quite turn. It's forced back to Adam Lund, who clips over the top looking for Jerry. Jerry's beaten in the air by Lees. McCann stands on the ball, which surrenders possession. It's just gone off Wallace last, and it will be a Darlington throw as we're into the final 18 minutes here. Be close on the call. Headley wanted to go short. Cantrell just got close enough to Pett to put him off. And now finds Pett. It's a good play in the middle of the park by Darlington to get him out of trouble and work out to the far side where they can find Tom Allen, who stood up by Perrott. Allen feed Perrott on this far side. Allen into the penalty area. It's a good tackle by Cummings, who's come over to cover with Perrott. He looks for Sia. Can't quite turn his man. Cummings on the ball. Oh, it's a loose touch. Just as you said, he's played well. There'll be a throw into Darlington. Deep inside the Alfreton halves. A loose touch by Cummings, surrendering the throw in. Rutledge will load up the long throw. He's just practicing his movement. But Howells is back with Headley against Jerry Madonna, who I'd argue would want Jerry back and maybe Lucia up, or Bailey up, but that's what we've done. Throw goes into the penalty area. It's flicked on by Darlington man. It's headed into the edge of the box. The shot comes in and it's well wide and over. A Wover effort, if you like. But Harry Burgoyne will take the goal kick. Alfreton are slowly running out of time. They do want to save anything from this game. Merthyr have gone 1-0 up against Peterborough Sports. Macclesfield have gone 1-0 up against Oxford City. It's currently all other results, bar Bedford maybe, rather that be a draw, is going the way Alfreton would favour. Just need to get something out of this game. Sia looks to come away with the ball. He's hit the deck. Referee ignores it. Howells can run the ball over the halfway line. Comes out to McGowan. Main has found himself in Howell's spot, but he's gone out to Allen. It's a loose pass. Perrott will get to the ball first. Sia the Gents will chase on to Perrott's touch. Gents can hold the ball up. Goes back to Perrott. He clips forward to Jerry. Jerry stood up by Forbes. Players are around him. He's done well centre forward play by Madonna. Legenza can't quite bundle his way through Forbes and Lees, but Darlington can come forward with Rutledge. Comes out to Main. He stood up by Nathan Newell on this near side, and McGowan runs past Main. Main ignores him. Comes inside the penalty area. Back heel back to McGowan on his stronger left foot. Shots well wide in the end. Nowhere near Harry Burgoyne's goal. Looking for that far post, but couldn't quite get enough curl on it to trouble Harry in the Alfreton net. Burgoyne will take the goal kick, and he just ushers Alfreton over to the far side. Sure as be aimed at Jerry Madonna. He's had a good appearance from Jerry since coming on this second half. Pleasantly surprised what Madonna's offered so far. He's looking for, he's hit McCann. Darlington win the ball and can clear it. Adam Lund knees the ball down under pressure. He finds Newell, he's under even more. Just about escapes, but it's poor. He tries to be Pett and he loses possession, and McGowan has hold of the ball. He's gone back to Pett. He's under pressure from McCann and just recycle the ball back to Headley. He comes all the way home to Jameson. Darlington just doing better at keeping hold of possession when the ball is overturned. You can find Main. He flicks over the top, and Allen is through on goal. 1-on-1 against Burgoyne. Shot is saved by Burgoyne. Allen's just on the deck. Allen and Cummings on the deck following the rebound. Nothing either player could do. I think just stuck on each other following the shot. Ben McCann can't quite turn his man. He looks to flick inside, but it's a throw into Alfreton Town. Harry Burgoyne keeping Alfreton in this game with that fine save, 1-on-1 against Tom Allen. It's be a substitution for Darlington. It'll be number 12 for Darlington. He isn't on my team sheet. But Callum Griffiths is coming on. Cannot tell you who came off. Alblon will take a long throw inside the half. High looking for Madonna. Can't flick the ball on. It's unlucky. See the Gentle will get the rebound. Looks out for Perrott. Ooh, the pass wasn't quite strong enough. Couldn't quite make it to Harry Perrott. Had loads of space. Could have gone. The Genza is shrugged. Oh, the referee ignores what looked to be a foul and plays on. But Hunt wins the ball from a loose touch from McGowan. And gives Sia something to chase onto. Putting pressure on Forbes in Darlington's corner. He can't go back to Jameson as McDonough's cut that off and he's forced long. But it's headed back into the danger. Wallace can touch the ball down. He's beating two men. He's looking to run forward. He needs someone to run round him. He's forced back to Perrott. Just flicks into the air looking for Madonna. Forbes and Madonna in a battle. Both hit the deck. Darlington come away with the ball. Hunt gets hold of the clearance and clips back down the middle. It's too straight. McCann will put pressure on, but it's cleared well by Lees as Lund heads back, but no one's in that space, and Hunt now has some time and space to hold on to the ball. Clips down across Alfreton clear. Sorry, Darlington cleared. Max Hunt is now under some pressure. Burgoyne, composed goalkeeping, passes out to Lund. Wallace, a loose pass, but Neil does very hard to get in front of his man. It's gone back to Lund, who clips forward. McDonough just pushed out the way. He's just not strong enough. It's Griffiths substitute. Cleared by Hunt, only as far as McGowan on this near side. Griffiths looks to go around and McGowan used him as a decoy. 1-2 with Rutledge, back to McGowan. He looks to get a shot off, it's crossed into Main. Gets a total. Harry Burgoyne with another fantastic save, making himself big, spreading his body and doing enough to deny Cedric Main. Looked for everyone to see who was going to poke the ball home and finish the game off for Darlington, but it's another fantastic save from Harry Burgoyne to keep the Reds in this one. Darlington look to regain control after a dodgy 10 minutes following the goal. As we enter the final 11 minutes of play. Thanks to that Joe Cummings header on debut. Alfreton now only need just the one goal to get back in on this one. Be a corner for Darlington. It'll be an outswinger. Be McGowan to deliver. Benny McCann on up. Alfreton's gone to the front post and it's cleared well by Sia. McCann putting pressure on Howells, but Howells will get to the ball first and just about keep it in play. We'll go back to Pett. He can go home to James. And McCann, bless him, is putting all the pressure on he can. Tired legs, he's played 80 minutes. It's not easy to sprint that long, but bless him, he's trying. Cummings clearance only as far as McLaughlin. Goes out to Howells, who's now playing on that left side. He switched sides, crosses in, it's bouncing, it's on the edge. Forbes can't quite get the touch he was looking for, and Alfreton can regain possession. Perrett is twisting and turning to try and clear the ball, but he's giving it back to Cummings, who can clear. Madonna can't get a hold of the long ball. He can't make it stick up there. Since I praised Jerry, nothing has quite gone his way with these long balls. Not quite been able to make anything stick since. Thrown forward by Lund. Sia can't quite flick on. Main turns. Cummings looks across, but Hunt can block the ball. Bouncing on the edge. Wallace does not clear his lines. And as Rutledge looks to turn the strike on the edge. Gets a shot off, it's blocked, and it'll be a corner to Darlington. Darlington really putting the pressure on right now. There's Alfreton back line right now. Alfreton hanging on in this game. McCann is the only one forward from Alfreton. It'll be another outswinger from McGowan for Darlington. Another corner for Alfreton to defend. Crowded around that penalty area. It's delivered in towards the crowd of bodies. It's headed out by Nathan Neal. It's cleared, it's shot, from the substitute Karen Griffiths. Hits the roof of the net and over in the end, no threat to Harry Burgoyne. And that will be a sub for Darlington. Set their second substitution of the game. They look to see this one out. Wait for the fourth official to put lights on. So Aidan Rutledge will be coming off. The target forward striker's done very well paired up with Cedric Main. Got that assist for that Darlington's second goal after Wallace was dispossessed in the middle of the park. There'll be Matty Cornish, number 7, coming on for Darlington. Be a goal kick for Alfreton when play resumes. Burgoyne goes long, looking for Jerry, flicks on for McCann. He looked to hit a hand. Referee rightfully, I think he's seen the handle as he pulled it back for. I think he's pulled it back for a Darlington free kick as there's a Darlington player down. That should really be an Alfreton free kick for handball, but I think he has given it Darlington's way. And today's attendance is 1,201 here at the Blackwell Meadow Stadium. Yes, the referee has given it as a drop ball to Darlington, despite the handball. But Newell can't quite get the connection onto the header. It's a chance for Matty to come into play. He tries to back heel it through behind, but that's how he's got to play the way and face him. Ball goes out for a throw. London will take the throw. The clock is ticking. It goes forward over the halfway line. Looking for Jerry. Can't win the header, but it does go out for another Alfreton throw-in. Salford are 7-0 up now. Southport have equalised against Bedford. It's now 2-2. Just need an Alfreton Town equaliser because every other result is going the way Alfreton would have hoped. 6 minutes left to get something out of this game and make this trip feel a whole of a lot more positive. Fans aren't quite happy with how Jerry won that throw-in, claimed he used his elbows. Lund calls Jerry to get closer to the byline. He loads it up, he gets bodies around this ball. Lund looks for Jerry. It's bounced over all of them, it's headed up by Headley. McDonough heads it back to Headley, it's not cleared. Sia putting the pressure on, but Darlington Cantrell just beats Headley to the ball. Cross ball into the box, it's on the edge to Jerry McDonough. He goes out to the far side, it's crossed into the back post. Jameson comes and claims the cross was too soft, it was just high in the sky, not enough punch to it, and it's easy for Jameson to come and collect. He rolls the ball out and can just clear his lines, looking for the substitute Griffiths. He's beaten Newell in the air and finds Main. He's stood up well by Hunt. Griffiths clips over the top, but Wallace is in the hole and can head up, looking for Cantrell, who's hit the deck following the battle in the middle with McLaughlin. But Darlington regains possession. McCann puts the pressure on. McGowan gets the rebound. Wallace is across to Griffiths, who comes back inside. He's forced back where McCann can put the pressure on Headley. Headley clips, looking for number 7, which is Matty Cornish. Ball high in the air. It's up by Lund. Jerry just needs to hold the ball up. He looks for Sia Legenza. It's gone across to Harry Perrott. It's a chance for Alton to get bodies forward. Harry Perrott looking for the runners around him. He holds the ball up, looking for Lund. It's a poor pass from the captain. It's loose, and Darlington come away with the ball. Cummings wins the header. Heads down for Lund. It goes across to Hunt. Hunt and Newell inside the Alton half. Looks for a straight ball for Cantrell. Chests it down. Finds Bear. It's a poor pass again from Alfreton. It's the right idea to just chest the ball down in the pocket and pass it out wide. But he's asking too much of McCann. There'll be another substitution. As Sam Newell comes on for his debut for George Cantrell, and Kieran Wallace will also be replaced by Joseph Dodu. It's a double change for Alfreton. It's a striker and a midfielder on for the two midfielders. Change in shape to Adam Lund. It will fit into the midfield. Nathan Newell will go into centre back. Looks like it'll be a back three of Cummings, Hunt and Newell, with McCann and Perrott as fullbacks. We've got the other Newell and Lund in the middle with Sia and Dodu behind Jerry McDonough. But play will continue with a Darlington throw. The clock ticks away and we've got 4 minutes left. It's thrown forward when Main looks to flick. Matty Cornish chases down Hunt's clearance, but Hunt looks for Jerry McDonough, who can't quite get the ball to Dodu. He's cleared again. Hunt touched the ball down, played inside to Lund. He can't find Perrott. It's just behind Perrott. He's under pressure inside his half. Turns and goes back to Burgoyne. He boots the ball high into the sky, and it's dropping just over the halfway line where Forbes wins the header. It's come to Newell. Goes back to Cummings. Cummings to Perrott. Clipped over the top, asking for Sia Legenza to chase onto the ball. Sia gets to the ball first, ahead of Forbes. The referee has awarded a free kick. Sia manhandling Forbes in that corner. Be a free kick to the host, which Jameson will take his time to get over do and take, as Kings Lynn and Peterborough Sports have both got red cards, and Merthyr have made it 2-0. Bedford have also got a red card. Chorley Chester is now 3-2 to Chester.
Yep.
2 minutes of normal time remain. And Jameson taking up as much as he can to take this goal kick. Dodu heads the ball up and out for a Darlington throw. The throw taken on the far side for Darlington. Looking for the corner. Perrett flicks up. Hunt kicks clear. It's bouncing on the centre circle. McDonough does well to hold forward. Will hit the deck, and it's rightfully awarded the free kick as Alfreton get their bodies forward as Newell wins the ball and Dodu stands over the free kick. As Burgoyne will take the throw. Darlington's smart. He's just tying his shoelaces in front of where the free kick could be taken to just delay any quick restart. Yeah, really. Harry Burgoyne will take this free kick. Got 5 minutes added time. 5 minutes for Alfreton to get something out of this game. Up by Burgoyne. Flicked on by Jerry. It's probably a free kick that's straight as that. If anyone gets any connection, it usually will trickle through to the keeper, and that's what's happened. Dodo will put pressure on Jameson. It's an overhit pass, and Burgoyne will collect the ball. Burgoyne needs to be quick here. Boot it straight, looking for Jerry. Jerry holds the ball down. He doesn't quite know that he's got it. Flick on by Jerry. It finds London's clearance, hits the Darlington body, and is eventually cleared. Burgoyne's under pressure by Main and just kicks the ball to Newell. He can't quite keep the ball in. That's a Darlington throw. As we 1 minute into this added time. And Headley will take up as much time as he can to take this throw and just eat up at all the seconds that remain that he can. In the last away game, Alfreton conceded a last minute winner to steal their hopes for a point. Can Alfreton do the same to steal a point as Harry Burgoyne catches the ball and rolls out to Perrett? But Alfreton bodies bomb forward. Perrett clips high, looking for McDonough. It's a loose ball and Howells will get to the ball first. Jerry shrugs. Howells, referee does not award a free kick. Alfreton come forward. It's crossed into the box. It's too low and Dodu can't get onto the ball, but Perrett will pick up following the headed clearance. It's clipped to the far post. Again, it's too loose for Dodu. It's a hopeful ball, if anything else. The ball bounces middle of the park to McGowan. His touch is poor, and Alfreton will get a throw in. 3 minutes left to play at its added time. Adam Lund will take the opportunity to get another long throw. But it's just inside the Darlington half, and he's asking a lot of himself to be able to create a chance from there. Throw as far as he can. Jerry can't quite make connection. McGowan clears the ball and it's on to Cedric Main. He's still up by Newell, but Main passes across to McGowan. It's 1-on-1. Newell can't put enough on it. Burgoyne's down, and you might have heard from the cheer around me. McGowan has made it. Darlington 3, Alfreton 1. It was played through by Cedric Main. 1-on-1 against Harry Burgoyne. And he just waits for Harry to hit the deck, and he then dinks the ball over the despairing Harry Burgoyne in net, and it's Darlington 3, Alfreton 1. Alfreton have conceded 2 goals in stoppage time in their last 2 away games. To take a point away from them at Curzon and to see that all 3 points head Darlington's way, and that Alfreton will be taking the trip back down to Derbyshire with nothing to show for their efforts today.
Is it still 2-2 between Bedford and Southwood?
Yeah.
Good.
It's 8-0 Telford. Harry Burgoyne has the ball following the restart. This looks long. It's nowhere near Jerry. Jerry points that he wants it more centrally. Ball has gone out for throw into Darlington. A minute left to play. Darlington have shown why they're in playoff contention this year. Have looked a better ball playing side than Alfreton today, and have been clinical when it comes to it. But it's a game of fine elements, and the fine margins have been in Darlington's favour today, as Alfreton just come up short, despite there being not much really between the two sides. Joe McDonald just surrenders possession very easily, and Darlington can clear their lines, and it'll just stay in as Hunt holds it for Adam Lund. Clips down the line, it's headed up by Griffiths. Joe McDonald, it just about stayed on, but Darlington do regain possession as Cummings beats Main in the air, and Hunt hooked the ball forward. It's headed out by Forbes. He's had a good game, the centre half. Adam Lund calls Alton Body to come forward. It'll be a long throw again, just inside Darlington half. Hunt can't quite win the header, and the referee brings proceedings to an end. Darlington 3, Alfreton Town 1. Tom Allen opened the scoring in the 12th minute. There was a quick fire double as Cedric Main made it 2-0 on the 18th minute when Kieran Wallace surrendered possession on the edge of the box to Rutledge, who played through Main, who just took one touch and two touch to place it all into the bottom right corner of Harry Burgoyne goal. Max Hunt put a cross into the box to Joseph Cummings, who thought he got us back into the game. But Darlington see out the victory with a 93rd minute goal from Will McGowan, who was played through on goal by Cedric Main. 1-on-1 with Harry Burgoyne, who had already made two fantastic saves prior to keep Alfreton in the game. Was unable to deny McGowan on this occasion as he just dinks the ball over the despairing keeper, and Alfreton Town come away here with 0 points. It's some consolation, but Bedford are drawing 2-2 with Southport still. Hereford are only drawing at Kings Lynn. That's gone to full time. Oxford 2-0 down to Macclesfield. Peterborough Sports have lost. So the only Southport have picked up a point at Bedford, and Hereford have picked up a point, but none of the teams in the bottom 6 have won. Leamington lost. Alton today are defeated by 3-1.